Andrew Niblock, filming from Dumfries, Scotland. Basically, we're just doing a quick blog on my little brother who's going to be cycling from Bogota to Vancouver. Here he is.
Whoopa!
His name is Papsmear Ian Niblock, and he's the designer of Logan Cycle Wear, for anybody that's interested. Ching ching!
Yes, mate. So this is my brother, he's a cowboy. We're just going to introduce my kit that I'm going to be travelling with. Let's go down.
Ian's mustered all this stuff up in the last few days.
This is the wish list. I'm not really sure if it's all going to fit in. But we've got 2 panniers. Already stinking a bit because Dad's been keeping them in the garage.
What size of panniers are those, Papsmear, just out of curiosity?
Well, we don't know that, do we? We're just going to put all the stuff in and just see what happens.
Oh, so we're winging it, lastminute.com then, yeah?
Last minute, leave it tomorrow. Tyres arrive today. We've got one of these. It's a front pouch. Give it courtesy of Leah and Hamish.
So, can you tell me, Ian, what exactly are you going to be putting in that front pouch?
Just munchies, I think. Like berries and that I forage.
Alright, okay.
Some nuts and some berries and maybe my phone.
Right.
And there is, so we've got a soft shell, that's a Logan Cycle Wear jacket. We've got,
Yeah, I'll just put that on there. This is a Logan Cycle Wear jacket. Ian designed it last year and he sold not a hell of a lot, I'll be perfectly honest.
You steady yourself. That's the best jacket going. We've got a hard shell, we've got a helmet. I'm going to wear it and all, like a modern day cycling cowboy. We've got one of these wee peak caps. Got a lock.
You have.
A top, cycling top, a base layer.
So Ian, do you think you're going to need that padlock there? Being in Bogota and all.
I do. I think it's going to be a bit dodgy like.
Right.
But let's make sure. I've got a plan. I'm not going to get my bike stolen because what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie my tent guy ropes to my legs.
Okay.
That's a great idea, eh?
Let's continue.
Right. Okay. I've got 3 t-shirts.
Yeah.
Pretty stinking.
What kind of t-shirts are those, just out of curiosity?
Just it's actually, one of them's actually yours, so I'm not looking into that in any great depth.
Just so long as it's not my Russell Athletic one.
Pair of Tierra cycling shoes. We've got a pair of shorts, some walking trousers, 3 pairs of boxer shorts, which is a bit rank actually. I'm thinking about if I've got extra room for the ladies, I might put in another pair. We've got a sleeping bag. Probably a bit too warm for the climate, but good for Scottish weather. We've got a tent, which I was in the other day, actually pretty bad.
What kind of sleeping bag is that?
It's like this German brand, Doktor.
Alright.
I think it's a down one actually. I think it's quite a good one.
And the tent, what kind of tent, what size of tent is that?
It's a 2-man Voldy tent.
Okay.
We've got the tent.
Clip 2.
Thermal rest, which I've never actually used before.
What's the point in a thermal rest, Ian?
It's just so that you've got a bit more comfort.
Oh,
I
okay.
think it'll be needed. There's a mosquito net, but that's maybe if the panniers are smaller. I thought that's the first one out.
So when in Bogota, where exactly are you meant to be sleeping for the first night?
I'm getting sleep at a mate's bit.
That's lucky, innit?
Met this guy in Dumfries, randomly actually, and he said that he worked at the embassy, so I'm just getting a bunk there for 5 nights. His name's Zach Joes, really good guy, quite chilled in that. We've got a stove, just a wee mini camping one for the mountains.
Jeez, that's small.
That's pretty cool, isn't it?
So how many, what are you going to cook in that?
I need to get like, what you do is you screw it on, and then you put, I need to get a gas canister.
Yeah, he's been thinking about this, hasn't he?
Can't take a gas canister and clean. I've got some pots and pans, I've got some sporks, I've got like this flint light stuff, so I don't actually need a lighter. Look at this, Andrew.
Oh, so you're going Ray Mears on us then, aye?
Aye.
Jeez, that's pretty good actually.
Bear Grylls, Ray Mears, on the horizon. I've got a head torch.
Oh,
Not too bad.
pretty good Christmas present that, I have to say.
Alright, get you that, Andrew. I've got some soap, just a wee bar of soap. And I've got a compass there, a couple of books, The Hungry Cyclist, given me by Mark and Ben from Attack. Got a Colombian.
Good book that, Ian.
That was a Christmas present. I've got this from Laura. This is just for writing wee notes and shit.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
Phrase book. A pair of glasses, which I actually found on my uncle's boat a couple of years ago. Pretty snazzy glasses. Let's put them on. I've got 2 dry bags, unsure what I'm going to do with them yet, but I think it's a good idea. I've got a solar charger. Don't know if it's actually going to work, but I was thinking, Ken, I need it for my iPad and shit like that. Got my
Calculator. What do you need a calculator for?
it's not a calculator, you rocket. It's a thing for checking your banking. So I need that because I've got a couple of cards. I've got a Google Nexus 7. I've got a camera. I've got inner tube. And a couple of spokes. Actually, this is a good point. I need to get some zip ties as well. So I've got an inner tube. I've got a spoke here and a broken spokes. I've got a couple of spokes. I've got a bungee cord. I've got a screwdriver, a chain snap, a puncture repair kit.
You didn't want to break your bungee cord.
I do know. That would be a bad job.
Nah, totally. Didn't want to do that.
I need to. Yeah, that's a good point.
Alright. Okay, Ian, so tell me a
Alright, so
little bit
that's
more
all
about your
good.
trip.
Tell me more about my trip.
Aye. Well, actually, do you want to go down and have a look at the bike first, or do you want to continue?
Nah, that's this. This is all the kit. Just have a wee span rounds, just so you can see it. I'm hoping it's going to fit all in that bag.
There you go. That's all the shit. To take you all the way from Bogota to Vancouver.
Who knows how far it is, but you'll find out once I get riding.
Me too.
Let's go. You're not going to be riding. Let's go and see the bike.
There we are. So this is the bike that Ian put together lastminute.com. He has had to put a BMX brake on it, as you can see.
Nah, let's just talk about what the bike is. So the bike is a Sinelli Della Strada. I actually bought it on Starbucks toilets because it was finisher on eBay. Ran into the shitter, taking a dump, bought the bike, banging. I've got so that's the frame. I put some tartan tape in it to try and make sure that nobody pinches it, so it doesn't look a bit more scabby. I've got a Campagnoli chain set, Veloz chain set, so it's a triple chain set. So we've got that low gear mixed with a Sora front mech. We've got a Sora cassette, 8-speed, 105 at the back. We've got touring wheels,
Mud guards, everything, eh?
touring wheels. So it's DR on A119 Mavics.
Couple of water bottles.
I was going to put some Mavic Pros on it with 105 hubs, but decided to go for the more robust. We've got these hard as hell touring tyres from Schwalbe Marathons.
Schwalbe Marathons.
28C wide.
Cycle and computer.
I actually put 32s on, but I never fitted in this and the chain, so I had to send them back. Had real problems with this back brake. That's the fourth brake I've had on it, and it's eventually now going for a BMX brake because it's not long enough.
So have you actually ridden this bike yet?
No, like, we're going tomorrow, and I'm going to ride it in about 20 minutes time with my mate's bit, so that's what the plan is.
Fair dues.
We've got a rack from the bike hut, we've got a couple of race guard fenders, we've got some tape which doesn't really go, I would have preferred brown, and mismatching Ultegra Tiagra shifters.
Where did they come from?
That was off the Trek, and that I bought.
Alright.
All in all, probably cost me about, I think maybe about 600 quid or something like that, 500 quid.
So you're doing this big massive expedition, you'd think that you'd be quite a good cyclist. Would you classify yourself as much a cyclist, or would you classify yourself more as, I don't know, space cadet?
I'm rapid, mate. That's what the hang is, right? I was going to go for a mountain bike, but decided to go for the Cinelli just in case I want to grind out and wax the miles. So we'll see how we get on. I'm not even sat in it actually. We just finished building it up this morning, so let's see if it fits. It's not too bad. You think I could do some?
I don't think that's a bad idea.
It's not bad. Good for the tricks as well. Alright, signing out. That's us. Catch you later.